All right, packed and loaded up. Tomorrow's a big day. Headed down to Chile to Pucon Kayak Retreat. Should be a good time. Hey guys, Ira here with the Portage Posse, and today I wanted to tell you about my first international kayaking experience with Pucon Kayak Retreat. I want to give a thanks to David Hughes and the retreat itself for this opportunity to go down there and kayak internationally. All right, we literally just got to the retreat. Been here for maybe like 10-15 minutes, and they're already getting us on the water. So we're gonna go outfit our kayaks right now, and then we're gonna hop on the local river over here. It's supposed to be a smooth, chill, easy run, just to kind of get the jet lag off. So hopefully that's all it is, just smooth, chill, and easy. I'm pretty beat from the traveling, but should be fun. So go and get the kayak outfitted and do some kayaking finally.
So you guys are advanced kayakers, just grab whatever you need.
Boat's all outfitted, I'm gonna change, put some kayaking clothes on, and we get started on this. What's the name of this river?
This is the Lower Trancura.
Lower Trancura. Lower Trancura is literally in their backyard, and it is a 2-minute walk from my room down to the put into the river.
I'll be an international boater after
Hey
this.
Ira, what are you comfortable paddling? Hey, like what grade?
3s I'm pretty comfortable on. Most 4s I'm comfortable on. 5s just kind of depends. Depends on the day.
Okay.
Our guides for the week were Josh and Cece, and they did an excellent job of making sure that I was comfortable and confident, and I knew what was coming up on these rivers ahead. As we were putting on the river, I was a little bit nervous because it was a new river to me, and I was a little bit jet lagged, and I was concerned that maybe my fatigue was going to affect my paddling ability. All of that went away as I started to fall into my comfort zone and just enjoy the experience of my first international kayaking trip.
All right, Upper Trancura, first lap. Volcano with smoke coming out of it. I've never been kayaking and seen a volcano with smoke coming out of it before. I've never seen a volcano until today. It's so crazy.
After we finished our time on the Lower Trancura, we made the short shuttle back to the retreat, got some food in me, and got some much needed rest. All right, started day 2, or maybe technically day 1 out here. We just had a meeting this morning, met with our instructors and guides, and kind of went over what skills we want to learn and what we want to work on throughout the week. We're about to get on the Trancura again and just go out there and practice some skills. Nothing major. And one of those skills that I wanted to work on was boofing, just because I feel like that's an area where I can improve. And the first rapid is a bridge rapid, and it has a pretty good spot for a boof, and so Josh and Cece both pointed out to me that, hey, there's a boof here, this is a great spot to practice. So the rapid we would mainly be working today was called Pescador, and it has a lot of different options and a lot of different challenge moves that you can do on it. For me, what I would try to be doing is boof over a rock and then transition into a move that puts me in the eddy on the left side of the river. So Josh demonstrated this move first, and he made it look pretty easy. Then came my turn to try the move, and at first I thought I had a pretty good line, but ultimately I was too far downriver and I ended up getting swept through the rest of the rapid. The great thing about this is it's a short portage to get back up to the top of the rapid, which ironically I land beater in it. So for my second attempt, I tried it again, but I didn't make it. And that's when it was getting a little bit frustrating, but my instructors were there to give me feedback and to tell me what I was doing wrong. After another portage back to the top, I was feeling pretty confident and able to execute the move, and I was happy for myself that I did it, because it's not an easy move to boof off this rock and then transition over into this eddy. Later on in the week, all of this would become fundamental stuff that we would need in order to have good lines on the other rivers we were getting on. From there, we finished out the rest of the river, and while this river isn't super challenging, tomorrow would be a step-up day for us. After breakfast, we went over to the movie dome where we were able to review our footage from the previous day. And this was super helpful to me, as I've never really seen myself paddle before. Things become obvious as to what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And the river is right in the backyard of Pucon Kayak Retreat, so we're able to go from looking at our videos to practicing what we need to improve on the water in a matter of minutes.
Got a very festive atmosphere here for the put-in of the upper Trancura. It's a step up from what we've been doing the last few days, and the goal today is to basically challenge ourselves and use our skills that we were working on yesterday to get down this section of river. So hopefully I can take some of the skills that I learned yesterday, put them to use today, and have a safe, fun trip down the river. All right, here we go.
The first major rapid is called Chuncho, and this would give us a great opportunity to tie into the skills that we worked on yesterday with boofing. The first one I was a little bit too far left on, and I missed it. But again, it's an easy reset back up to the top, and I was able to hit the second time. The next major rapid was Garganta, and this was a longer rapid with a big hole at the bottom of it. And Josh gave us a line where we could practice our boof and boof over this hole to get past it. But I just wasn't feeling confident on this day, so I decided to take the sneak line and just follow the green tongue past it. The next rapid would be Feo, and this rapid was actually the most intimidating rapid I had seen up to this point. The spot that we were scouting from, I really didn't feel like I could see the entire rapid, but I did feel confident that I could make the move needed in order to have a safe line down this. As I hop in the boat to run the rapid, I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too far left. Hiked back up to the top to try again, and this time I was a little bit too far right. So while I made it to the bottom of the rapid safe, I wasn't feeling exactly happy with myself because I knew this was a move that I could hit. But they told us that we would have an opportunity at it later in the week, so I just kind of filed it in the back of my head, knowing that I would be able to try this again. I would have a good line next time. We had lunch at Feo, and then we began the portage around Mariman. And this is an expert-only rapid, so all of us portaged around it. After the portage, that brought us to a rapid called La Ultima Sonrisa, and this is the longest rapid on the upper Trancura. We began scouting it, and at the bottom of it, there's a hole that you cannot go around.
A left or a right boot stroke, better a right boot, better a right boot stroke, the drop is right there, boom. And then after that drop, you can go left or you can go right.
And that was making me a little bit nervous because boofing is something I'm there to work on. The guides gave us the opportunity to portage it. However, as I was looking at it, I felt confident in my skills that I could indeed run this rapid. I reminded myself what I needed to do, and I began to paddle on downstream. When I got to the bottom of the rapid, I felt great that I had gotten through, but I wasn't feeling so great that I had kind of missed the boof. But that's part of the learning process in all of this, and that's what coming here is all about, is being able to learn from our mistakes and then have a chance to correct those mistakes and have a better line next time. The rest of the run is some chill boogie, and we take out literally right at the retreat where they have dinner waiting for us. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video to see the rest of my time in Chile with Pucon Kayak Retreat.